fucking
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all, though? It's your boy Kinko. How you doing? How you doing? And welcome back to Danganronpa. We've only done 2 Danganronpa streams in 2023. This is the 3rd one. Again, we not gonna go along with how long it's been since I fucking played this game. It doesn't matter.
Is this nigga serious?
Anyways, in the last fucking stream, I cursed within the first minute. Goddamn. What's good, Ryan? How you been, my boy? I've been alright. How about you? Anyways, so to continue with what I was explaining, in the last stream, we found a dead body. All right, let's get it. Let's get it started. What's good, Ty? What's good, Ty? All right, time for the class trial. The boys gotta stay together, you know. On God, on God, on God. I'm mad as hell. Let me explain something, y'all. This game left Game Pass today, bro. Right when I had this stream, I had to spend $15 to buy this game to stream it because it left Game Pass right as I was about to stream this. I'm mad. I had to spend $15, bro. I had to spend $15 on this shit, bro. Kinda mad about it. But I'm not, because I fuck with this game. But that just kind of pissed me off, because why? Yesterday this was on Game Pass. Y'all waited until I had to stream for y'all to take it off. You know what? It's cool though. But alright, let's immerse ourselves in this game and you know, solve the mystery of who the body was. You feel me? Okay. Let's get into character though. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? That's that Xbox shit. Bro, I love Xbox. I know. I'm not gonna talk shit like PlayStation players.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
But I love Xbox. I love Xbox and PlayStation. But y'all PlayStation players be talking so much shit about Xbox, bro.
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Ty, I don't know if you one of them people, bro, but PlayStation players be getting on our ass, bro. For what reason? Y'all ain't got no good games. All y'all got is Game Pass.
Gotcha, bitch.
Why? Bro, it ain't never that serious. It ain't never that serious, bro. We both gaming systems, bro. Like, we can't coexist.
Is this nigga serious?
But anyways, Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the 2 of you?
Huh?
What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking, embrace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But We stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen.
2,000 years later.
Or what?
What?
Jesus! He did that laugh. I'm not doing that laugh. Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
huh?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Wait! We thought you were dead! It's not Kyoko! After all! Kyoko?
Ah,
Kyoko, you're still alive! No! No! That's a ghost! Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial! You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay? There's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish! So spoiled! Thank you for the bits, baby. Thank you, 10 bits? Thank you for the 10 bits. Usually you come in and say something, so that's new for you. But I appreciate the bits though, baby. You're right, there's no penalty, officially. But I bet you'll be sorry later.
Shing!
Now, no. I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. We all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko!
ah,
So, you really did die. I already knew she ain't died, bro.
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps. But that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right! Now we gotta deal with the ghost! I told you, stop talking!
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever... Fuck. Without ever directly looking at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. What? I'm not saying that. Wait for me! Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
but
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So, that's why you were late.
However...
I'm so sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to. That's what the key you found goes to.
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Just a second.
Hey! What are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma!
Makoto.
We can go over all the details when we get through the trial. Okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? It's a strange way to put it. Class trial is important to everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her? Probably because she's suspect number one. She public enemy number one. Because you the one that's been missing the whole time. You the old.
Who did it? Y'all worried about who did it? I'm worried about who the fuck washed their ass last night on Black History Month. Y'all some fucking
for vocabulary. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick second to go over the truth bullets. The added thing we have is Kyoko's account. So the Monokuma file says, due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed with a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They also had been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was discovered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Okay. Evidence number 2. The explosion has burnt the upper half of the body beyond recognition. The upper half of the body remained on fire and had to be extinguished. Because of this, the upper half was soaking wet, while the bottom half remained dry. Third piece of evidence, the fake nails. The body was wearing notably long fake nails. Okay. Number 4. The body had a tattoo of a dog on the back of the right hand. Number 5. Fragments near the dead body. There were bits of charred debris near the body. It should be noted that the bomb which had been removed from Monokuma in the gym had disappeared. It's hard to imagine these two events are unrelated. Number 6. The sprinklers are programmed to come on every morning at 7:30, and this time is impossible to change. As such, it can be assumed that if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, it would have gotten wet. When the body was found, 7 a.m. Makoto, we wake up to the morning announcement. 30 minutes later, Makoto and Asahina arrive in the dining hall. Between the times of 7:30 and 9 o'clock, how you doing, Earl? What's good? Between the times of 7:30 and 9 o'clock, Makoto meets the others in the gym, and together they head to the headmaster's room. So, anytime after 9 a.m., Toko is told to find the pickaxe in the garden, where she discovers the dead body. Number 8. The knife found near the body was the same knife used to stab before the explosion. It is also the same knife that Toko had given to Makoto for safekeeping. And the knife the masked assailant was holding when they attacked Makoto. The tarp. The tarp was hidden among the other items in the tool shed. One side was wet and filthy with mud and grime. The other side was completely clean and dry. Number 10. This is basically just saying one of the chickens is missing. There are normally 5 chickens in the chicken coop. Now there's 4. Why is that? I guess you're gonna find out. Number 11. Byakuya's account. Byakuya stated that there was no corpse in the garden just after nighttime last night. Hello, Only Maxon. How you doing, my boy? Byakuya stated that there was no corpse in the garden just after nighttime last night, so it can be assumed that the murder must have taken place sometime after that. Look at all those chickens. How are you doing, Maxon? How you doing today? Byakuya also said that he, Yasuhiro, Toko, and Aoi were in the gym the entire night, and none of them were alone at any point. Which is gonna suck because that points out me and me being Makoto and Kyoko as the only 2 suspects. 12. The corpse had a mask covering its head and a white jacket covering the body. A knife had been thrust into the abdomen and there were bloodstains around the wound. Greetings from Germany. Late at night or early in the morning, almost 2 a.m. I can't sleep, so I'm watching you play one of my favorite games. I'm so glad that you chose me. I'm honored that you chose me to play your favorite game. I think I said that right. But I appreciate you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy your time here. So, okay, so to basically go over this is the state of the body before the explosion. There is a knife through the abdomen, and that's pretty much it. The body stopped bleeding, but the blood is still wet. It is noted, however, that there's no blood on the ground, which is kind of weird. We're going to have to unpack that too. Okay, evidence number 13. We have Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. The female known as the Ultimate Soldier, but she's referred to as the Ultimate Despair, which is kind of weird. I hope you enjoy the stream, Max, in the game. Okay. She became obsessed with the military from a young age, Mukuro Ikusaba. She disappeared while on vacation in Europe and reappeared in Japan 3 years later. Apparently, every member of Fenrir got a tattoo somewhere on their body representing their membership in the group. Wow, I never went over the cases that detailed. I like that, especially to watching a stream. Thank you. I decided to go over them mainly because not everyone that's in this stream, you know, was here last stream. So, you know, why not go over it before we get into the class trial? So essentially with this piece of evidence, we can kind of confirm that it's either Mukuro Ikusaba's body or somebody's body in Fenrir, because the body has a tattoo on their hand of a dog symbolizing Fenrir. Okay, so this is Monokuma's account. Apparently the killing game began with 16 participants. Monokuma pointed this out. He pointed this out himself. All students, it began with 16 students or 16 participants. It is assumed that Mukuro Ikusaba was the 16th student. Monokuma also revealed that the reason Kyoko wears gloves is to hide something she doesn't want anyone to see, which is the fact that Kyoko has terrible scars on her hands. Number 15 is the woodblock key. The woodblock decoration was found in Kyoko's room. It looks like it's actually the key to one of the lockers in the dojo. And inside that locker, to go along with evidence 15, was the titanium arrows. And then we have number 17. One of the last pieces of evidence. Along with the arrows, there was also a wadded up ball of duct tape in the locker. The duct tape has traces of blood on it. It's assumed that this is related to the case, but no one can imagine how. What I think happened, especially with the bloody duct tape, is the victim was duct taped before they were stabbed. That's just my assumption, you feel me? I could be wrong, but that's what I think it is. And then we have the last piece of evidence, which is Kyoko's account. She says she was on the second floor of looking around. Will you be playing the rest of the games too? Yes. I will play the rest of the Danganronpa games. I don't know if... Thank you for the follow, Max, and I really appreciate that. I don't know if I'll be streaming Danganronpa 2 once I finish this game, but I will definitely stream it sometime in the future. I can't guarantee I'll stream it right away though, because I do have to go back to some other games after I finish this. But I will definitely stream Danganronpa 2 and 3. Okay. So, Kyoko's account was, Kyoko used Monokuma's secret tool, which grants access to any room in the school to sneak into the second floor of the dorms. This area seems to have no monitors or security cameras. Alright. We went over every piece of evidence. Alright. Let's begin the class trial. Alright.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Alright, let's do this.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
My only thing with this specific class trial is there's really
Okay,
we don't know who
I'll leave
killed
the rest up to you.
I mean, even in the anime, they never really explained who took out this body.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
All right, Byakuya, what's up?
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
The most likely case is Mukuro Ikusaba. That's the most likely case of who the victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Hold up. How are you gonna say it's Kyoko? Oh, did you already watch the anime? Yes, I watched the anime. I don't exactly remember everything from the anime, but yes, I did watch the anime. I don't remember exactly how this class trial goes. I just know how it ends.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Exactly, it can't be Kyoko.
No, that's a ghost!
Oh my god. Him saying it's a ghost and trying to clarify that is so funny to me.
But she has legs and stuff.
It's crazy.
Well, that's just because...
I hate him. I don't hate him, but I can see why somebody would. He's so clumsy and dumbfounded all the time. I definitely get it. I definitely can see why you hate him.
She's like the latest evolution in ghost technology!
Huh? What the? What? Oh my
There's
God.
a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Exactly. I'm with you there, Byakuya. For once I'm there with you. Shake my hand. With his stupid licking sockets hairdo. Dang! Oh my God.
Okay. So I just have to prove
his hairdo is all over the
right?
place. He look like he don't wash his hair. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Alright, okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Kyoko's right there. That's all the proof you need.
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Why did they add that stupid... I don't know. Listen, that's Monokuma did that. Don't ask me.
Her traits?
One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her is the gloves.
I got it!
The gloves.
I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Dang.
Oh! You know, Now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
Nope, the corpse was not wearing any gloves. And also, the corpse's hands do not have scars. It has a tattoo.
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
No, oh my god, bro. I be wanting to slap him sometimes. Like, come here real quick. Like, come here real quick. Come on.
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Shut up. Stop talking. There's no way that the corpse was Kyoko. But if I can prove why, if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. I don't have any choice. Alright, bro. Alright, make your argument. Okay, hold on. Can I pause it? Oh, I can. No!
That Kyoko there is just ghost.
Impossible.
How do I ain't played this game in a minute. Hold up. How do I retract my bullets?
Then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Alright. I had to remember how to shoot. I had to remember how to shoot.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then
How do I switch? Hold up.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely
No!
Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Thank you! Oh my god.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
The most likely case with who's the victim is Mukuro Ikusaba. That's the most likely case.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Thank you! Alright, back to this. This fake ass cinnamon stick from the Apple Jacks commercial. I'm saying, bro.
Kyoko really? Then who does?
It's gotta be so. I don't think so. And there wasn't any destroying.
Yup, got it.
No, that's wrong.
Got it. Okay, so I was right about the tattoo. It was just in the place.
There was one clue
right
left
at.
behind that we can use to identify the body.
How you keep missing? LOL. I don't know. When I tell you, I be aiming at this hoe, bro. Hey. All right. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For
the
real?
tattoo.
You're lying. You'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
Alright.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Her master must have made her get it.
Huh?
To be like, you're my...
No,
Seriously?
No.
You really did something that humiliating?
You're not saying that. You're not saying that. No, sir.
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Yes, sir.
Oh, really?
If you compare a tattoo to other information, the victim's identity should become clear. Easy. It's right here.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Yes, sir.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Ah, not Hangman's Gambit.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the...
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
I thought the tattoo could have worked too. I feel like the tattoo could have worked too.
There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember?
Yeah. But couldn't the same thing be said about the tattoo?
I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big
Good job, Maxine. You got it right. Hey, you better than me. You better than me. You had it. I did it. I should have believed you. That's my fault for not listening.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right?
Yeah, because all she had to prove was she didn't have the tattoo. Yeah, the tattoo could have worked too. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Yeah.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
You know women? No, you don't.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Dang! Ooh! I said he to talk your ish. Talk your ish. He don't know women? Hello? No. Okay. W. Oh, wolf! Oh, fuck. Okay.
Now I understand. The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Why did bro, I didn't think of that. I don't know why I didn't think of that because I said dog, but I know Fenrir's a wolf. I didn't put two and two together. I didn't put two and two together. Y'all got, okay. The one that will eventually bring about the end of the world.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok.
Yeah.
It's from Norse mythology. Huge, world-ending wolf beast.
I don't know why okay, we gonna act like I ain't just struggle on that because the first thing that came to my mind wasn't wolf, bruh.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf.
Yep.
Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir.
True. Now, is it Mukuro? We don't know for sure. But that much is at least true. They once belonged to Fenrir.
So it must have been Mukuro.
Yeah? I mean, at this point, you don't have no one else. As much as I want to say, oh, it could have been Mukuro, it can't be anybody else. We don't have the information pointing to anybody else.
What?
Why are you acting surprised?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
No.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead?
No.
And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. No. Mastermind is
No.
dead.
It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
Thank you, Byakuya.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
The mastermind is the ultimate despair. But Mukuro isn't the ultimate despair. They're the ultimate soldier, genius!
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
Thank you!
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
Exactly.
All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier.
Thank you.
If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she?
wait a minute.
Who was Mukuro Ikusaba?
Wait, the only thing that I don't understand is how did Kyoko get that information wrong? She had the piece of paper in her room. How, you knew that she was the ultimate soldier. How did you get it wrong?
She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character?
I mean, she really wasn't. She kind of came in at the last second, you feel me? Like,
Which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
that's a good question. Who is the real
It
master?
must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know you're in.
My information was not wrong.
What you mean by that?
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this, no matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Oh God, put your set on it. Put your set on it, Byakuya.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place.
Yes, we already know this.
Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
I mean, wait a minute. One of us. Wait a minute.
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's
If one
some
of us
mystery
really
17th
killed
person who's been
Mukuro,
hiding
we
all
know
along.
who it is. From last episode, when we saw Makoto sleeping, the one standing above him after a little while after the culprit had disappeared was Kyoko.
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
I believe it was Kyoko. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yep, cause somebody was about to off somebody was about to off Makoto, and Kyoko was like, nah, you ain't finna kill my man like that.
We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
So the only possible suspects are me and Kyoko, literally.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
It points to Kyoko.
I got it!
It points to me and Kyoko.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain.
Because we the only ones that was alone. We don't have alibis. Us, as Makoto said, we were in the room, sleeping, because we had a fever. Kyoko was on the second floor, but they don't know that yet.
Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there.
Okay.
So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden.
It could have happened before, actually. The bodies could have been in another place, actually.
However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis...
This the
Are
episode
me
where he
and Makoto.
Where Byakuya
That's
gets
why you're
humbled,
able to
right?
narrow down the
I
list of
think so.
suspects.
I think so.
Exactly
I think so. I believe so.
I have...
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, just doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody...
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden. Well, it was after night, so the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
It was like
The
9
one who
o'clock
saw
or
the body
9:30.
first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
9
got
o'clock.
it!
It was 9 o'clock.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Yeah.
He's right.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
Yep.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
Yes, you actually did.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Nope, he don't. Okay, so we have to prove that the murder wasn't in that time frame. Brightness of the body. What?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean by denying the sprinkler?
Man, you're totally wacko.
What the fuck?
If you really think it was... You...
Okay. Okay, it's not the sprinklers. Oh, bro.
I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No! How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
This should prove it.
Got it! Yeah, she's talking about the other set of lips.
Just
Oh,
remember what
God.
the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
Yeah, bottom half was... That was weird.
If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
Oh, God. Talk your shit.
So they only got the top wet?
Look,
God, it was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm
Bruh.
so sick of her.
Oh, God, me too.
Let's
me too.
just move on.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
Yes, they did it.
So if the
your forehead.
sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
Yeah.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
I'd just like to say one thing.
What?
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever, which is why I can't let that happen.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
I don't know.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me?
Hell yeah.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
I mean...
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
That's funny.
Anyway, Kyoko... Huh? She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair.
Okay.
In other words, the mastermind behind everything.
Okay.
So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this.
Okay.
Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Now what did Makoto do?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
How?
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
She's talking about the tarp.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Weird.
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about this right now. That's hard. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait. And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, someone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko told.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty!
No, that's wrong!
I didn't think about that.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it.
It is. It really is, though, if you think about it.
Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah, true.
You don't even think about that, big fella.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Okay. Camouflage for what, though?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood?
But where would you get that?
Like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time.
Okay, what happened?
The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Wait, huh? Oh shit, yeah. Oh fuck.
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
I don't know. That's crazy.
Man,
Crazy.
that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful.
I
They should have at least eaten it.
think Kyoko did this shit though.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around.
Okay.
Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Okay.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense.
What's that, Byakuya?
You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
Yeah.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
Yeah.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough...
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off.
Okay.
But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp.
Okay.
Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. The coat they've already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
All right. We getting somewhere.
They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
Again, I feel like this is really you for real.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
Which means Makoto's alibi is invalid.
But wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
Now why is it?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
I don't think she did it either. It's definitely a possibility. The only reason I say I think Kyoko did it is because of that scene that we saw last stream. Or like what? No, not last stream, 2 streams ago.
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Oh shit. Oh my god, Kyoko's trying to corner me.
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Disguised dead body. Oh. Okay. Why is it added to the true bullets?
Well then,
okay.
It looks like we're back to square one.
God damn it.
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Sometimes I wish you wouldn't speak.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
Sometimes I wish you wouldn't speak.
No, not that.
I just
Well, don't just stand there.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Okay.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it. That's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. So what do we do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Oh. They spinning this shit on me. Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Ew, that's not looking good for us. It's not looking good for us. It's not looking good for us, boys. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You don't seem surprised.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it.
I couldn't be sure of what exactly happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Shut up! Considering everything up until now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I did not murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Alright, here we go.
Had the knife once? That automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed you.
No, that's wrong.
That's what it was? That's what it was?
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro.
I wasn't expecting that.
That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right?
Oh yeah.
In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body.
Yes, sir.
Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Alright.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
Shut up. The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot. No, there's no way that's Monokuma file? Monokuma file.
I got it!
The Monokuma file.
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her.
Okay.
Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
Okay.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward.
Okay.
They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your
Well, if you're so
The explanation is right here.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
Because you have.
That's only natural. We saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma.
Yes, sir.
It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Yes, yes. You're learning. You're learning.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like...
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with it. It won't change the facts.
What ultimately killed the victim? I need to concentrate.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
She was hit on the...
And more than that, the victim had
Suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we continue
the debate. The victim's...
Got it.
No, it's wrong. Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
Now what did that is the question.
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object. But the
Oh!
I know
bet it
what
was
it
the
was.
pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Huh?
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop up.
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely.
A real murder weapon? The only reason I know this is because I remember it.
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what... And that something was... the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds... kinda weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master! You have no right!
That is a crazy statement.
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
Okay, there's something else now. Alright, cool.
Would just be too thin.
Got it.
No, that's wrong! You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon.
Okay.
As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course.
Oh!
Surely you don't intend. You know what will happen if you cover for the culprit, the death of us all. Then show us.
Evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Oh, yes, it was.
Don't bother trying to play. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the truth.
Hold on a second.
Not this again.
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
Aww.
What?
She was protecting me. Does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue. Could that be when... Which would mean the Kyoko. He killed someone. For me.
That's enough.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this...
I knew you were stubborn, but...
Really? But can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Wait, huh? Is this... I think this is where he get humble. Hold up. What? Byakuya should know better than anyone. What does that mean? No, deadass, what does that mean? Like, huh? The body was found...
You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Locker key in my own room.
Those words you just spelled.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anything.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Got it.
No, that's wrong!
Why would you put the locker key in your own room?
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Yeah, because you have the key.
Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
Ooh.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself.
I mean, the only thing that can disprove her statement is that she has the one thing, the one Monokuma gadget that can open anything
Am I
in the
wrong?
fucking school.
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us. The Mastermind's trap? The Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The Mastermind's trap. The victim was Mukuro. And Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? Ooh.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you, so let's hear it.
It's Kyoko's account.
Given it, there's no doubt
You are correct.
so I could.
No, that's wrong. No. Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself. Didn't you, Kyoko?
I use Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Monokuma's secret.
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It led, which means...
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like...
No, I'm simply recognizing...
What are you...
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it, so I lost. That's all this means.
Then... Kyoko aren't the killer?
Okay!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done!
But that's ridiculous!
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out!
Okay.
So then, it's time for... But I guess we are...
What the hell? Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Alright, we back where we was before. That took a while. Yep.
Well, does no one... Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You!
But of course, I have an alibi. I couldn't possibly have killed...
Someone had to put the...
There's only one other Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there. I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong.
This is what was supposed to happen.
Let's think about it one more time.
Huh?
First of all, there's something off about this. Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us.
Okay!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
Yep.
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
Okay.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
This is the ending we all wanted anyway. Well, this is the ending I wanted. I wasn't about to sacrifice Kyoko. And since this is the this is the canon ending. This is what's supposed to happen. Ganani. You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong! You've got it all wrong! I didn't do it!
Yes, indeed!
Good job, everyone! Good job!
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true! None of this makes any sense! The whole trial doesn't make any sense!
Hey!
It makes perfect sense!
Shing!
It's the same as always! It's just like all the other class trials! And I'm gonna end it the same way!
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment! Wait, why do I... Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I know our anime watchers remember this, bruh. I didn't want to see Kyoko die because I feel like they actually had an alternate ending where Kyoko actually died, which I don't want that. Fuck no. Alright, so we just waiting, essentially. We already know what happened, but just in case my non-anime watchers have not seen this, I'm not going to spoil it. Yep. Now I don't know if we would have ratted out Kyoko if the same thing would have happened. I'm not sure.
What?
Huh? Huh? What's this? What's going on? Hey, what was that? Oh, yeah, it had to be.
This is...
Alter ego? Alter ego. Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this!
It would seem...
Seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch. An itch. the stupid virus is gone now. Got it, and so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again.
Yaha!
To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world! Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Yeah. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Good. Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body starting to come back together again. And then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. That was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. After what my good friend went through to save me, I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me, and he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself, and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. If I were in this situation, I would have went to Sakura or Alter Ego or the alter ego route, I couldn't do it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Depending if I had, like, if I was in this current situation with the people I have in my life now, I'll fight this shit. But if I had just me, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably do the same thing. Because putting up with this much mental trauma is too much, bro. I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. That was pointless too. Next I search for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are all around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But that's still not enough reason to give up. Because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. Making that proud declaration. Next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. This was the only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. All I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. What the? A strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
This place smells awful. Kyoko!
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit of garbage in here. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash then. Then faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you! I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Whew, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not! After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is all I'm good at.
Hmm?
Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. But Kyoko, why did you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt. Or no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. Ha! Yeah, you're right. I definitely didn't rat you out in the alternate universe. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you.
I
abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive, no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive.
In other words,
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak.
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did once. Once? Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot? But I have no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia. And is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too. And when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of this school and the mastermind, which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But what if what you say is true? Why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that, and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? Mastermind's one of us? If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Your intuition was right though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Oh, yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, though. It's just I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just their personality. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember. But at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability. My ability. What everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. The ultimate detective?
Correct.
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy There was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone? Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? I just want to find the headmaster. Because he's my father.
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad is the Hope's Peak headmaster? That explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved.
I'll
find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? My memory hadn't come back at that point. But when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense. But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I've seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. And what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. In the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. It's just some kind of map.
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room, along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed me the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of that stuff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. I figured the headmaster would have to have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if this were true, the room would likely have more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remember that my purpose was to be the owner of my room. So when you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there. But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like, that part of the school, I mean? It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself. And I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough.
However...
Wait, what?
However... In other words... Hey. Indeed.
Oh, shit.
Anyway...
Okay.
Correct. However...
That's so weird.
Correct. Indeed.
Okay, let's get the fuck up out of here, bro. Chapter 5. 100 Mile Dash. Pain of a junk food junkie. That is not what I thought that is not what I thought you know what? I ain't gonna say that, bro. That ain't what I thought. Ultimate despair. The people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now.
Anyway.
Yep, let's get out of here.
It's true. Indeed.
Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Holy guacamole. The ladder was impossibly long. Couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed in the darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down.
Hey.
I understand all this in a bag of chips, bro. But we need to wrap this up, bro.
Indeed. That's right. Whew.
Okay. The end of chapter 5. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And thank you for tuning in to my stream and me today on this wonderful Monday. So with that being said, I will catch y'all later. It has been your boy Kinko.